Hello friends, welcome to all. I hope you are fine. Today I will show you how to create a buy and sell strategy by combining indicators. Unlike other videos, in this video, you will be able to use this indicator combination in both long and short trades. We will use the indicators I described earlier. We will intersect these indicators with each other, friends. With these, we will create a buy and sell formula. A buy and sell tactic. Let me tell you right now, if you are using a robot, you can connect this indicator to the robot. If you are using a bot, you can also connect it to the bot. As long as you do it in accordance with the conditions I have explained, there is no possibility of not earning in your transactions. You will most likely earn money. Now on to our training video. If you feel stuck about any point in the training video I described, my Telegram address is available in the explanation section of the video. You can come there and ask questions, friends. I'll try to help you as much as I can. First of all, we open Fisher from the indicators we used before in the indicators section. Then other indicator, the trend reduction oscillator. Trend reduction price oscillator. And we change their settings first. DPO becomes 10. I do not change other settings, because I changed the zero line here while showing it in the other buy and sell strategy. We're not changing that too. In the Fisher indicator, we do not change any of its settings. Friends, there's a blue line right there. Fisher line, we're closing this. We set it to 10. This is how we do it. Friends, the important point is that we are dragging the Fisher indicator above the DPO indicator. As you can see, we combine two indicators with each other and intertwine them. Now, friends, I will tell you the places we should pay attention to here. First, let's change the color of the DPO. Let's make it black like this. Let's thicken it up a bit. We made the wrong place, guys. We were going to make this black. Thickening it a little makes our job easier. And friends, as you can see, our strategy is ready. You can use this strategy in every period, but there are some points that we should pay attention to when using it in every period. The current period is a 5-minute chart. I will show you in a 5-minute period, and I will show you how we can create a buy condition and a sell condition with this strategy. This method is completely based on a scalping process. You open this indicator, this strategy according to it in your transactions, friends. And now I'm starting to show you the points you need to pay attention to. Friends, let's start right here. Now black is our trend reduction oscillator, aka DPO. We use only the trigger part of Fisher. Now friends, when DPO intersects with price from bottom to top, when DPO intersects with Fisher from bottom to top, it creates a buy condition, friends. That is, where it intersects and it leaves us a profit share, friends. As you can see, it also creates a sell condition when it crosses from top to bottom. As you can see here, it intersects with the Fisher downwards, we see the price drop. Let's go back a little and give examples now, friends. Here, DPO intersects with Fisher from bottom to top. It intersects right here, as you can see, we are getting a low profit rate here. In the same way, friends, there is a bottom-up intersection here. It makes an intersection over there and we take the profit over there. You know, as I always say, this is a scalping process, friends. Don't consider the small amounts of money here. Let this be our aim here. Go after the profits like 0.20, 0.3%. I think this is the smallest profit share I've seen here. Let's calculate that area. Friends, in that area, it gave a profit rate of 0.7%, as you can see, in a 5-minute period. I will show you how to connect it to the boat. I will give information about this subject. Now we see, friends, they intersect here again. Our DPO comes from below and crosses upwards with the Fisher indicator, leaving a profit rate here as you can see. Likewise, friends, DPO intersects from bottom to top and leaves a very nice profit ratio here. Again, friends, let's go back a little further. It intersects from bottom to top and leaves a profit rate. As I said, friends, now it intersects from top to bottom here. When DPO crosses with Fisher from the top to the bottom, we can see that the prices decrease little by little. Guys, let's pay attention to this. Now we look at it intersecting from bottom to top. And again, it leaves a very nice amount of profit, friends. Here again, there is a bottom-up cut. It also leaves a very good profit margin. Let's calculate the profit rate here right now. Suppose we bought it at the candle close, right at the tip. Up to here. 0.8%. In other words, it leaves a profit of almost 1%, friends. Again, we look at it from here, where it intersects from bottom to top and leaves a very nice profit margin in the same way, friends. Now, I said, we can either install them on the bot, or if there is a robot we use, we can install it on the robot. How do we set an alarm for them? I'll show them, but let me show you a few more process examples. For example, it intersects with the Fisher downwards here, and as you can see, we see that the price go down. Let's go back a little further. For example, friends, there is a cross upwards here. It makes a small correction and continues its upward intersection again. Now friends, where do we put the sell order here? I get this question from many people, where can I sell it? Or I get questions about where I should sell it. Now friends, this is a 5-minute chart. This is a scalping operation. It is difficult for us to immediately put in TP rate on the 5-minute chart. In other words, you will either close your transaction at the market price, that is, at 0.20, 0.1% rates. I am talking about leveraged transactions. When you see a profit of 0.20, 0.1% on the chart, friends, if you enter with 3x leverage, the 0.20 profit rate will be nearly 1%. You get out with a profit rate close to 1%. You can do it this way, or you can do this by using the ATR indicator, friends. But my advice is 5-minute period, so don't put TP, trade with your eyes. In other words, if you automatically set your take profit point as 0.20, 0.30 as soon as it profits, you can make more profits. So friends, after you make a purchase here, you will automatically sell it in that bar. You win a profit rate of 0.20, 0.3%. Let's look here. Right now it's close to 1.5%. 1.3%, you can go out at this rate. So what I'm telling you is that if you take 0.20, 0.3% profit, the profits are equivalent to the leverage you have already entered. In other words, if you open the transaction 3x, 0.2% becomes 0.6%. It's almost 1%. You said it yourself. Now, I'm giving you an example, friends. You will use it in different periods. How will you use it? If you are going to use it at different periods, change the settings here. Currently the strategy has worked well on this Alice USDT. When you open a different graph, if the strategy does not work well, change the input values here, friends. For example, here it intersects a little later. Set Fisher's input value to 9 or 11, or change the input value on the trend reduction oscillator. So, adjust your strategy according to the chart, friends. This way it creates a buy and sell condition for you now. If we are going to install it on a bot or robot or do it manually, I will show you how to do it. Now we click on the DPO, the trend reduction oscillator. We right-click on the black one, we click on Add Alarm. We click on the upper intersection. What will it intersect up with? With the Fisher indicator. When it crosses up with Fisher, it creates a buy condition, but we will change Fisher to trigger. Fisher was the blue line we just closed. The orange line here is the trigger. Pay attention to this. When it crosses up, an alarm will sound. If we do this once, the alarm will sound once. You do it at every bar close, which I recommend. Set an alarm at every quick close so it's confirmation. So it crossed over there, a candle later, a confirmation. Then you go into the process. If you set it up like this, you can open transaction on every bar closure. Now we also do this as the down cross for the short position. We just set it to intersect downward. When we set it to cross downwards, it creates a sell condition when the price crosses downwards. So our short position is formed. Let's pay attention to them. If you are a newcomer to this market, I recommend that you follow the long conditions. Because sales conditions, yes, I think it makes more profit. But for people who don't have full control of the indicators, if you don't have full control of the indicators, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't make any sense. So make a combination of the indicators according to you. For example, it creates a buy condition here. When it closes in that candle, friends, that candle makes you close. And for example, if you take 0.2% profit in the bot or manually take profit of 0.60, you will get it here. It brings a profit rate of about 1%. Because TP is low. In leveraged transactions, your leverage ratio will be 3 or 4. Let me tell you guys, you can already convert 0.2% into 1% gain anyway. Don't get hung up on the small TP rates you see here. What I wanted to tell you in this video is that I have always intersected the indicators as a singular until now. Now I have shown how to make a combination of indicators by embedding them inside each other. As I said, friends, you can use it in any period. The only thing you need to pay attention to is to adjust the input values here in each period according to yourself. When adjusting the input settings, pay attention to where it intersects, or it takes, so catch the intersections yourself. For example, now they intersect here, friends. Let me give an example. Here it creates a buy condition. As you can see, let's set the DPO to 9 here. As you can see, it didn't change anything. Here it made the DPO a little steeper. So that candle crossed it, and that candle made an addition over there. So guys, adjust their settings according to you. Look, it's more horizontal now and it showed us the intersection. I mean these friends, this is what I want to tell you. If you understand and it helped you, I'd be glad. I'm looking at the most critical points. I'm trying to see right now. I am trying to understand. For example, DPO has made an upward intersection in the 5-minute period. It gave a buy signal over there, look. We see the price go up. It's giving a buy signal right now. Let's take a look at where it opened. It's gotten so far. Wherever we look, it has given a profit of 1.5% and 1.7%. It gives a buy signal on the current chart. This candle does not give a buy signal, do not confuse it, it intersects in this candle. It gives a signal after this candle closes. So think of it this way. Maybe I was showing it as closed a little while ago, but after closing it, it gives a buy signal and imagine that it makes an opening from there, it creates a profit of 2.5% and 3%. That's all I'm going to tell you in this training video. As I said, in the training video I described, if there is a point where you feel confused, you can reach me on Telegram. Nothing I tell in the training video constitute investment advice. Take care of yourself. I wish you good luck, see you soon, bye.